I can assure you that we will.
Just look at John Kerry tapping on his chair. This is the face of a man that doesn't believe anything that Tinubu is saying. So what can we say about Nigeria in 2023? We had a botched election, an even more questionable series of election appeals, an inauguration day declaration by the president that directly led to a massive inflation in petroleum prices and everything else, causing a rise in emigration from the country. Even some companies emigrated from the country. Somehow in the middle of all this, the presidency budgeted for a presidential yacht, just to show you where the priorities were at the point. We also had a truly unfortunate series of terror attacks which have led to a lot of tribal tensions as we close out the year. We did have some positives this year, but honestly, all of them can be chalked up to individual perseverance, individual brilliance more than anything. Bloomberg is already saying that 2024 is going to be a disaster of a year for Nigeria. I mean, for God's sake.
Let's be poor. Breathe.
But I don't care what they say. As far as I'm concerned, 2024 is going to be my year. And if you believe so too, let me hear you say an amen. So 2023 is coming to an end. It's been one of the years of all time. As many of you may know, my account was hacked this year, but I was able to get it back, thankfully. So I thought to myself, what better way to close out the year than to react to the videos I had wanted to react to when my account was hacked. And I'm going to start with our favorite presidents. Earlier this month, Tinubu attended the COP28, the UN Convention on Climate Change, and he gave a speech.
We are committed to critical steps to reduce methane emission by ensuring flare gas are eliminated. There's a huge penalty for that. There's equally a huge incentive to do so. The measures that we're taking here is a welcome development, no doubt about that. And we are with the leadership of UAE for the commitment so far. We are consolidating on the gas export usage domestically and export for other countries. I can assure you that we will be partner in progress to achieve renewables. We are committed to energy mix. We are providing cooking gas for a large population. We will continue to do that. We've signed off on reduction of methane. We will leverage on new technology, and we hope the two giant nations and the Emirates will be able to help us through. What I know of Africa is the fact that the risking in additional investment and technological know-how, it is very necessary.
Why are they looking at him like that, like the other world leaders? It's very embarrassing. Anyway, this video of Tinubu showing at the UN convention is particularly funny to me because of all those people that kept saying that, especially APC supporters, they kept saying during the election campaign that Tinubu was pretending to be sick, like pretending to be incoherent in order to win the election. It's only in Nigeria that such a statement would even make any sense. Like somebody is pretending to be sick to win an election. Funny enough, that's not even my major issue with this video. My major issue is that these things that Tinubu is saying, this is not what he promised during the election campaign. This is actually what Tinubu said regarding climate change.
We are a poor nation. The bank coal will follow. They say firewood, not for fire. They say we need to plant more trees. And they are not giving us money. 1 trillion. 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 1 tril We need to open our eyes, shine it, and tell the West, if you don't guarantee our finances and work with us to stop this, we are not going to comply with your climate change. They'll do it.
Not that what he said would have been better to say at the convention. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying it's just different from what he said. Because he seemed so humble this time around. Like he wasn't even addressing the audience. He didn't bother. He just turned his head. Like on the podium, he looked like a schoolboy that was trying to avoid punishment. By the way, it was reported that Tinubu flew over 1,000 delegates to Dubai for this particular conference. But upon reaching the UAE, nobody knew where these delegates were.
So very quickly, 15 delegates from the Ijaw Youth Council have gone to Dubai for COP28. I want to ask if it's justified, because that's the conversation this morning we had just a few seconds ago. What has been the justification for that number of people, and what has been their impact so far at COP28?
Well, what a way to start. A 15-man delegation from the Ijaw Youth Council. I'm not aware of that. I understand the president is here, the secretary is here, and a few persons. I don't know where that's coming from. I don't have such information, Ayo. This is even strange to me.
Well, but the Nigerian delegation, the size of the Nigerian delegation of Eteme, if you can hear me, has been a major concern for many Nigerians. We're told 1,411 delegates total from Nigeria alone. The presidency says, well, these names are attached to country of origin, but the presidency alone has, or rather the federal government, has about 590 delegates at this conference. I guess as you move around reporting, everywhere you turn, you must run into a Nigerian. We must be all over the place.
Well, I've been seeing Nigerians here.
At every corner.
Quite a lot of them. But that number, I can't really say about that. You see, what the focus actually should be is, if we have such delegation, they should be seen at functions, delivering lectures, interacting with people from other countries, maybe a minister of environment in Nigeria, interacting with his counterpart, perhaps in Seychelles or Ethiopia. That number is strange. I also read about it. It appears some persons are here, but what they are doing, I cannot see.
I really hope I personally can make it on the delegates list for Tinubu's next journey. Also in 2023, Nigeria witnessed a series of unfortunate events. There was an accidental bombing in Kaduna that resulted in a loss of over 120 people. And it's not even the first time it's happening in Nigeria, which is crazy. I think this was the point where people's eyes started actually being open to the mess that the country is in.
That's why I'm saying the optics are very bad for the military. Very, very bad. The Muslim clerics in the north came and sold this fraudulent Muslim ticket, and we have Muslim vice president, Muslim president. Our people in the north are saying, well, you are killing Muslims. You are inflicting a lot more pain on Muslims. You close the border along all seven northern states because of you want to go to war with Niger. You are inflicting pain on top of that. Now you are killing Muslims. And look at the military hierarchy. People are being mischievous. Look at the operational military hierarchy and look at their religion. They need to be very careful. The military needs to be very careful and start doing damage control fast. Meeting community leaders, traditional rulers, religious leaders, and stop issuing these annoying, stupid statements from DHQ.
And regarding the Nigerian military, it seems like they are also being a victim to the current state of the Nigerian economy. I mean, I stumbled across this video from a military officer.
This country, no balance at all. Somebody will serve this country, the military, army, navy, air force. He will serve this country for 30 years, 35 years of service. And after retiring is when he will have money to go and build a house in the village or drive his first car. because he couldn't afford to buy it all this time or build a house. Then somebody that they rigged the election, the person now is a house member, we get 160 million just for car, bulletproof. Meanwhile, these people that have been sacrificing their life in the bush, living in the bush, can't even afford their house after retirement. In this our country, life no balance.
It's very concerning that this officer, whoever they are, actually voluntarily chose to put this video out there. And it's not like what he was saying wasn't a legitimate concern. It's just that I don't think he's allowed in the military. On a lighter note, there was a video that trended that went viral about a month ago. This was at a retreat for senior police officers in Imo State. Now, at this retreat, the police engaged a young Nigerian actress and singer to recite the national anthem in the police regalia.
Arise, O compatriot, Nigeria's call obey, to serve our father's land with love and health and strength. The labor of our heroes past shall be in vain, to serve with heart and might one nation in freedom, peace and unity.
This video, I think I must have played this video like 15 times. I don't know, she looks so bored to be there. Like, she just looked like she wasn't interested in being there at all. First of all, discovering that she wasn't a police officer was the first part that was shocking, because the police, the army, the military in Nigeria, they are usually very sensitive about civilians putting on their regalia. I'm sure there's a multitude of police officers that could have done this, both male and female. And this lady being an actress, at least the least you can do is act like you want to be there. Anyway, following her performance at this event, she put out a statement where she apologized for her behavior. This apology video, I could barely hear what she was saying. The audio was so off.
Hello everybody, my name is Mercy Soy, aka Just Crucial. I'm an actress and an artist. I want to sincerely apologize to the Nigerian police force and citizens of this great nation.
But one thing that struck me with this video is she didn't really give a reason for the performance, like the bad performance. So she just apologized without saying anything that happened. Is it that they did not tell you ahead of time what you are going to do? The funniest part in total for this for me was a lot of Nigeria's reactions to her apology. Because people were even supporting her for the bad performance. Somebody said, you don't need to apologize. You sang it the way the state of the country is. Forget the national anthem. You did well. Does Tinubu know how to sing the national anthem? Forget the national anthem. This lady fine. No. She was probably nervous and forgot some lines of the anthem. An actress and a singer was nervous. I think the consensus from the comments was basically nobody really cared, which is becoming a theme for Nigeria at the moment. Anyway, the final video that interested me this month was the £10 challenge. Two Nigerians living in the UK took £10 out and they wanted to see how much they could buy with £10, which is the minimum wage in the UK according to them.
The minimum wage per hour in the UK is about £10.50, and in Naira, that's about 14 to 15,000 Naira. But let's take that exact amount to a British supermarket to see what it could get us. We got to the ATM, withdrew our £10, went to Aldi, picked up our trolley, then we're ready to shop. First, we got this bag of onions for 99p, which is less than £1. We got these biscuits for 39p. We got this bag of chips, which has 6 individual bags for 85p. We got this pack of chicken thighs for £1.99. We got this spaghetti. One spaghetti is 28p, so we're able to get 10 spaghetti for £2.80. Then we got pizza for 97p. We got these biscuits for 49p. We got this surface cleaner for 85p. We got this strawberry yogurt for 45p. Then we proceeded to the checkout to see the total of how much we had spent already. So this is me just scanning the items we bought. And at the end of the day, we realized we had spent £9.50. So we still had change of 50 pence. So I paid with the cash and I got my receipt and got my change as well. So we proceeded to the car to drop all these items because you have to pay for a bag in this country. So I'm not paying for that. So we went to drop all these items and we came back to see what we could get with £0.50. So we got flavored water for 49p. And at the end of the day, we still had change of 2 pence from £10. So we paid for that, collected our receipts and collected our change of 1p as well. We got home to see everything we got and realized that this is quite a lot for an hour pay in the UK. What do you think about how we spent the money? Drop your thoughts in the comment section.
As you can see, they bought a whole lot of items and 15,000 naira won't be able to buy half. The immigration race is real. Like, Nigerians are living in droves. At this rate, will start to rival the Asians. Nigerians in 2024, I see us terraforming other countries. Like, if it is on a piece of land and there's money to be made, we will be there. Anyway, I want to report more positive things about this country. It's just that I can't find many of them. If you discovered any positive things about Nigeria in 2023, feel free to let me know. Write to me at obiking2@gmail.com. At least let me know. Just don't send me any scams or anything like that. By the way, EFCC chairman said that 70% of Nigerian students are scammers. So I'm not like insulting anybody or the country. I'm just being careful based on the stats. Thank you so much for watching. I want to wish you a happy new year. Thanks for supporting the channel in 2023. We look forward to bigger and brighter things in 2024. Do like and subscribe to the channel. My name is Obi King and I'll see you guys in the next one.